On a June afternoon in Oakland County, Michigan, a White Lake Township officer puts a Chevy Suburban on the shoulder of M59 for a cracked windshield. 90 seconds later, that traffic stop is a felony pursuit, and it ends with a power pole lying across a state highway. I went through this dashcam release frame by frame, and there are 3 things buried in it that almost nobody watching ever notices. Start with the stop. Here is the setup. She is stopped, the officer has made contact, and she has given him a name. It is not hers. He walks back to his patrol car to run the plate against that name, and that is the detail that matters, because for the next stretch of time he is seated, looking down at a keyboard, and she is behind the wheel of a running vehicle. Watch what she does with it.
Freeze it right there and look at the geometry. She has not pulled forward and run for it. She has cut the wheel hard left across the whole road to double back the way she came.
That one choice is what buys her the entire chase. A patrol car pointed the wrong way has to stop, check for traffic, and turn around. On this tape, that reversal cost the officer about 4 seconds. 4 seconds at highway speed is roughly the length of a football field. And the reason she took the risk is on the record. Multiple outstanding warrants, a suspended license, and a name she had already lied about. From her seat, the moment that plate came back, the stop was over either way. Now, the first thing the video never tells you. How fast is this actually going? Nobody in this footage calls out a speed, but you can measure it, and the road does the work for you. The broken white line down the middle of an American highway is not decorative. It is built to a standard. 10 feet of paint, 30 feet of gap. 40 feet every cycle. So if you can count how long one cycle takes to pass the hood, you have built yourself a speedometer. I sampled the lane line at 30 frames a second across the whole pursuit, and the cadence locks in hard. One stripe every 10 to 11 frames. Run the arithmetic, and this patrol car is holding between 72 and 82 miles an hour on a road posted at 55 through signal-controlled intersections in the middle of a weekday afternoon. And remember what you are looking at. This is the camera car. Whatever the Suburban is doing up ahead of it, it is doing faster. Second thing nobody notices, look at what is directly in front of this dashcam 2.5 minutes in. That is not the suspect. That is a second marked unit, light bar lit, running the pursuit ahead of the camera. Somewhere in the middle of this, recording the car we are riding and stopped being the chase and became the follow. And the vehicle everybody clicked on this video to watch has been out of frame for minutes at a time.
Which brings us to the third thing, and it is the strangest one. Watch the road ahead at 3 minutes 55. Empty. 2 seconds later, this.
The crash is not on this camera. It has already happened. By the time this unit comes around the bend, the pole is down, the crossarm is in the road, and the SUV is up on the lawn. The most watched moment in a video with 7.5 million views is a moment the video does not actually contain. One more measurement while we are stopped here. Local reporting at the time called this a 2-mile chase. But the clock on this file says 3 minutes and 39 seconds from the shoulder to this frame. And the lane lines say 70 plus for almost all of it. That is closer to 4.5 miles. Map the 2 intersections the reports name Fisk Road to Ridge Road, and the straight line between them is just under 5. The 2-mile figure does not survive contact with the tape. Now look at what is actually lying in that roadway. Not just a wooden pole. The crossarm, the hardware, and the conductors it was carrying spread across an open lane of a state highway. And the first officer on scene has to walk straight past all of it to reach the driver. long before any utility crew has confirmed a single line is dead. She was taken to a hospital to be checked over, then to jail. Nobody else was hurt. That last part is luck, and the national numbers say exactly how much luck. Michigan charges this under Penal Code 750.479A. Because the flight ended in a collision, it lands as third-degree fleeing and eluding, a felony carrying up to 5 years and a $5,000 fine, stacked on top of the warrants and the suspended license that started the whole thing. And pursuits are not a small category. Federal crash data counted 412 people killed in pursuit-related crashes in a single recent year. And depending on which years you count, somewhere between a quarter and nearly half of the dead were people who had nothing to do with the chase at all. A cracked windshield, a fake name, for seconds of head start. That is the whole distance between a written warning and a 5-year felony with a power line in the street.